Hello and welcome to another episode of Dear Nee. My name is Elijah Okayin. You can also call me Nee Manchi. Thank you for joining me today. Before we begin, please remember to follow me on all social media platforms for more captivating stories, insightful discussions, and exciting content. Today's letter is a particularly interesting one, a story filled with sacrifice, family secrets, loyalty, and betrayal. It's a journey that will keep you listening from the beginning to end. So without further ado, let's dive in and see what today's letter has in store for us.
Dear Nee, my name is Mavis. I am 20 years old, and right now I feel like my whole world is falling apart. My father died when I was only 5 years old. Since then, life has never been easy. My mother is partially blind and struggles to take care of herself, let alone provide for our family. Watching her suffer while trying to raise me and my younger brother broke my heart. So when the opportunity came for me to leave Kumasi and work in Accra, I agreed, though it wasn't my first choice. My mother convinced me it would give me a better future and help us survive financially. The day I left home was one of the most painful days of my life. I cried all the way to the bus station because I had never spent a single day away from my mother and brother. Still, I kept telling myself this sacrifice would be worth it. When I arrived at Cynthia's beautiful home in Cantonments, it felt like God had finally answered my prayers. Cynthia, her husband Joel, and their 2 kids welcomed me warmly. They treated me with great kindness. They bought me new clothes, paid me regularly every month, and even gave me a smartphone. For the first time in years, I felt hopeful, like my life was finally changing for the better. But that hope didn't last. About a month ago, Cynthia traveled to Canada with the children for a holiday, leaving Joel behind. A week later, Cynthia's cousin, Lola, unexpectedly came to visit. That night, I was heading to bed when I realized the family cat, Brown, had followed me into my room and jumped onto my bed. Tired, I decided to take him back to the living room before sleeping. What I saw next changed everything and still sends shivers down my spine. As I entered the living room, I froze. Joel and Lola were completely naked together. My heart pounded so hard I thought it would burst. I couldn't move, couldn't speak. Then Brown suddenly let out a loud meow. Their heads turned. They saw me. I immediately said sorry and ran back to my room, shaking uncontrollably from head to toe. Minutes later, they came to my door. The panic on their faces quickly turned into anger. They warned me never to tell anyone what I had seen. They said if I spoke, I would lose my job and everything I had. Then they threatened me clearly. I was terrified, but things only got worse. A few days later, while I was cleaning, Joel came up behind me and grabbed my backside. I felt disgusted, violated, and scared. I ran straight to my room. Another time, he entered my room without knocking while I was changing. I was completely naked. Instead of apologizing and leaving, he stood there staring at me with a smile on his face. Since that day, I have never felt safe in that house. Desperate and alone, I called my mother and told her everything through tears, what I had seen, the threats, and how uncomfortable and afraid Joel made me feel. I expected comfort, understanding, and for her to believe me. Instead, she said I was only making excuses, that I just wanted to come home because I missed my family. That moment shattered me. The one person I trusted most thought I was lying. It got even worse when I realized Joel had overheard my conversation. Not long after, he took my phone away from me. In anger, he smashed it hard onto the ground. The screen cracked badly and ink spread across the display, making it completely useless. Now Cynthia and the children have returned from Canada. Every time I look at her, guilt consumes me. She has been nothing but kind, generous, and trusting. She treats me almost like family, yet she has no idea what has been happening behind her back. I want to tell her the whole truth, but I am terrified. What if she doesn't believe me? What if Joel lies first and convinces her I am making it all up? What if I lose my job and become unable to support my partially blind mother and younger brother back in Kumasi? To make matters worse, I recently overheard Joel telling Cynthia that they needed to have a talk about me. Since hearing those words, I have barely slept. My mind is filled with fear. Every sound in the house makes my heart race. I worry he is planning to get rid of me before I get the chance to speak. I feel trapped between the truth and survival. I feel alone, confused, and frightened. Should I tell Cynthia everything I saw and everything Joel has done? Or should I stay silent and hope this nightmare ends before it destroys my life? I don't know what to do anymore.
The big question now is, what should Mavis do with the secret she has discovered about Joel and Lola? Should she tell Cynthia the truth and risk breaking up the family? Should she stay silent and focus on the job that helps support her family back home? Or is there another way she can handle the situation? We would love to hear your thoughts. Share your advice for Mavis in the comments section. If you were in her shoes, what would you do and why? Let's have a respectful conversation and help Mavis make the right decision. Don't forget to like, share, and tag your friends so they can join the discussion. See you in the next episode. Peace.
Like, share, and subscribe for more. Send your story anonymously to us.